What's up, people? Hope you're well. Welcome to today's vlog. I thought I'd actually do an update into my training. I essentially looked at the last few vlogs and it's very informative, but it doesn't necessarily go into my situation, and I understand that people do want to see that side of thing, right? As a training update or a kind of a nutrition update or an update onto potentially when I'm competing and stuff like that. So I thought I'd just basically lay that down, and also an insight into my training split at the minute. Also going to go into where I'm going to be training from now, so that'll be pretty cool as well. So yeah, that's this vlog. So if you're not interested, no, I'm joking. You can stay if you want. Have me on in the background because I've got such a nice voice to listen to. I'm joking, it's terrible. So, you've got a pole. No, you've got legs in the background. You've got legs in the background. I can't see it because I haven't filmed it yet. I'm filming it tomorrow. It's the way vlogs go. Anyway, so, yeah, training. Very good at the minute. That's it. That's the end of the vlog. I'm just kidding. Yeah, very good. I mean, at the moment, it's I think I've said about this before, maybe on Instagram, but I get to this time of year, specifically like June, July, and my like motivation to train just isn't there. And you kind of get waves, and you know when you feel kind of motivated. So most people, it's in the winter, by the way. It's definitely not in the summer. I'm just weird, and it's kind of the polar opposite. But like this time of year, I just don't feel that motivated to train. Of course, I do. I nail all that situation there. I nail nutrition, nail my recovery and stuff like that. But just the actual want to go to the gym is just a bit lacking. That being said, I'm the strongest I've ever been, so it's kind of like, damn. And arguably the most muscled I've ever been as well. So yeah, like that's kind of a training update. I've actually quit the coach at the minute, just from a single standpoint of it's just travel for me. Like it just takes ages to get there, and it's a great gym. It's just like, it's number one, it's just too small, and it's just like time out of my day where I need to do stuff, right? And with a lot of people competing at the minute, like this year or in the next few months, I got 17. I've just had 5 compete, all of them top 5. Just had a class win and an overall as well, which is fantastic from Fez. So if you're watching Fez, fucking congrats, awesome. So yeah, again, like whether it's like I think that every year I'm just like demotivated to train, but again, we just turn up and do it. So I'm going to be training at Kratos, which is basically a new gym in St Ives, or new gym just down the road, which would be fantastic. Because essentially I'm training out of a commercial gym, and commercial gyms are great, and we spoke about that in the last vlog about gym environment and stuff. But yeah, I'm basically just going to go to like a bodybuilder gym and just see what that's about. If worst case scenario, then I'm basically just going to train at the commercial gym, which is absolutely fine. You've actually probably seen the commercial gym in this vlog, but yeah, so that's basically that. In terms of nutrition, not really anything's changed too much. Yeah, like in terms of like the actual food itself, food's exactly the same. Rate of gain's actually perfect at the minute. It's about 0.5% per week. It's a little bit on the higher side, but like strength's just going up and up and up. So it does fluctuate in between like 0.25 and 0.5, which is pretty perfect for an off season, if I'm honest. Obviously due to the heat a couple of weeks ago, or a week ago, whatever, it just presented a bit of an inflamed look. But I think that happened with everyone, especially in the off season. I did find people who are dieting actually a little bit better, almost like yeah, people like drinking water and then like excreting water, and then it almost like dries out the physique. Whereas in the off season, it kind of does the opposite. It kind of like just makes you hold water a little bit. So I'm that person, unfortunately, but it is what it is, as the famous saying goes. In terms of like recovery, right now I'm actually devoluming. So you're actually running through a devolume session at the minute. Just feel a bit battered at the minute. Again, that tied up with kind of the transition with different gyms, number one, kind of ties up nicely. But after I went to Ultraflex, I kind of just haven't really got back into, like, you know, when you have that like that 6th gear to go into. I just haven't got that, which is again just a sign of just needing a bit of a deload, devolume week, and then we're going to get back to normal, which should be quite exciting. So yeah, we're probably going to go into a new split. Right now the split's pull, legs, and then an arm day, and then a pull, and then a push. So that's going very well. We're probably going to prioritize a little bit more back. What's happening now is because we're prioritizing back, we're pulling from legs. So legs are at an all-time low in terms of volume, and they're growing. So it's it's pretty funny. I tend to find if I push both of them together, as in legs and back at the same time, I'm just fucking ruined. So what we're doing is actually pulling legs back and then pushing on to legs back, pushing on to back. So that's all good. Like the actual general looks okay. It's a little bit stressed due to, again, like just devolume. Also, obviously with the peg situation, obviously it is a little bit inflamed, albeit that it's actually nearly healed now. I actually went through a push session the other day and it actually felt fucking really nice. It's actually the best it's felt like since the injury. So yeah, it was pretty much good, like good to go. Then obviously I went to the physio and then it kind of had a little setback, but actually now is the best it's felt. So that's fantastic. So yeah, that's pretty much a training update really. Running at 86 kilograms at the minute, or high 86s basically. So that's pretty good. Happy with body composition. Plan to complete is probably not going to be next year. It's probably going to be 2024. So quite, yeah, probably like a year more of dieting probably. Probably the plan is to see how I look, like as in the next few months, and then make the call whether we just go into like a little show, little regional show, just see how we look. Because I don't think I'm going to be pro status by like not placing and then pro status in that like short window. I think it's going to be a long time, maybe even like 5 years. So what we're doing is probably going to go show, see where we're at, like see if we actually place, and then from there we'll see if we can pack on some size in the off season after that, and then probably go for the pro, and then we'll rename like a mini series like Road to Pro or something. So yeah, basically that's training update. Also, on a non-bodybuilding note, I have actually taken up golf, which is very, for me, exciting. I need something outside of the gym. Like it's just quite simply if you're doing some like stuff in the gym all the time. So gym content, gym as in work, gym replying to clients, right? Gym, I go to the gym. It's like everything I do and the whole day is bodybuilding. So it's quite nice to actually look into something else in terms of like golf. So on rest days, I'm actually playing around a golf every week, so which is pretty good. Albeit I'm fucking shit, but we move. So yeah, next time we do a vlog, I'll be a scratch handicap golfer. We'll see. Anyway, that was a training update. It's probably a boring vlog for some of you, but for some of you it might not be. But yeah, it's going well with AJ at the minute. Ticking away nicely. Anyway, peace. Hope you all.